Yamajafo ena tefu yina kwa baba Promise 102.7 radio na fe Promise TV bra so de nwumre oye yewde yedze enbruno sekase boy de bosomo na nsama yezre ban etifi nsam ne binyi
odokọ Ali Park omanfo kiremu a na o mate so mo be demolition exercise bi wo ho na ne omo kan se sempanifo ahwe ye pa nipa be apem ne ahanum ena omunya ba bi ntena
na wepoye mantem ko wusa utukrosin no mu adeso baso
102.7 FM
America say mbebun ebien bebi a wada no ne munye kra
24-hour economy authority bill no say mampani de nsa be hyase ya abeye mra
osofu bi solutu for there inei insori man menyina bi hu ni se wo sika no won wore ebien ne baasa no nye bɔ no wɔ bible mu
Ghana Tertiary Education Commission GTEC for Omani abrabo apro wa santemantam hanti Royal Nursing College ye wo kuma setafo omatum
abon ekofo woni koko woto ya no ntie no de ma bia reka se mra sebego mo da atugwa abana eje sika ma koko ekofo woni sare baka woni sika
se yen sorry ya yese omo be ye registration no local government chieftaincy and religious affairs oswafo eyora Ahmed Ibrahim odi atudwa say abefo kwan so hyehyɛ ye bi wa mpanimfo di begu akwan mu ama o matumi a register ka na national digital registry no ebi
insamba brena ka ho da indai oye sima ediasa yazerba abosomo na enyumoku a weso ye na san boshaba electricals nkania papa fi electrical gadgets and home appliances de ma indai energy commission standard authority din won stamp esi no boshaba nkrabata oye ba sa edum pz kejetia market ye ni ze yuhwe edum boshaba building ye ben prison about and antata ku fabro sandan mu edum pz important waron so boshaba ye wo ho ale friend was 0536095966 na yetumna ya ne dam wo ho na ye de ama na nyame ya duma in the Promise Radio Promise TV hure yedimfi ebien na imfi ebien ne fa no yereba hye ne dada wa nyame ya duma adachine ifide ne yerefiase na adachire fida no petemu ha all night service obokoto ewo oyirpa na Promise video mu ha yenanyim ha ya da mada biare ye yere no kosida 22nd February ono e virtuous women day yereba kire emma insane djuma oye nku enwohomti semina na afa de ayede kekan na no meche pastry ni na no ye be kire 24th February ono ba ya ebnada health screening bokoto ya ono no ya oya na Promise day nso no oka ho a dwumaja ye di wo Promise TV Promise radio na ya badini nyina wo ya putoja market oba ya de ye papa ne de wukoda no 25th February no nso no ye beko hospitals ahoro akonsrahwe ho na nde ya kan ya nsema akateche enyema ho ye papa ya woda 26th February no nso no on afa on air praises and worship ye boto to nyuma yi nyankopon de nyankopon aso Promise TV Promise radio da mda ya woda no onya sam graba fida 25th February no nso no oyaza PBL special staff day na chere da mda no games ahodo ai babo he mame akon olubolu dunu na fe amina mo atene ye bo football pa onya sam kakraba na memenda oye 28 February no nso no nsoro ahoro church football gala ntino asor ne pedadu hu jimi bia bomodna afro so mi so was 0543403030 ne da consider first match no ena yete na asoso me Thanksgiving ewo word and fire prayer ministry wo sokoba na ebo ho repagma yefo ni nyina ye bokọ ho akosom na ya dan yamia so bra Promise at 2 dwumaji no obokodo
enuanu mienu ayeso manwumre eye me Mame efia nyako papa bi ena
uncle ebo baini
Yesha kasiabona se efinkra pumpuni mantam emu na Ablekumanov Municipal Assembly no ayen hyehyeye omu kirema odokọ Ali Park ho me wo 13 electoral area e won kran omu so omu kobubu dan ne niama amanfo sisi wo honom kiosk ne container ya e wo ho no amanfo ni mu ye omu sukum omani abre pass e ya samben e na bebe ye baabi a wo matena ho achepa wo nananom wo maame nom e na abesi wo nso kora so na sempanifo antoto niama yie no de mani mu ye wo ka so mu bebu sade wo den hyehyeye aba na enipa be apem ahanum 1500 people e na omu nya baabi ko omu di omu ti beto na omu se eno kura mpodie mpanifo betimi aye ntotoye na omaja pade wo so nyina na omabesisi ni nyina na nkomatu ampatasi ka mo manye sa omo nkopa baabi emo mo ntenansa no ma bebubu anye se dia we dia asem kese e na bebo mo pese mpanimfo ewura mani mu e ma wo
ni nyina ne se ba bia ye tie wo ma na hye ye bo wo mo to ya ni abre pa e tie pa cho mpanimfo mo me ka bibi ma ye mo me ka bibi ma ye se dia be fie no e ko so ko pa ma anya sam ke to akra ye ni na ye wo so so ya no mo me pa greda e ni ji ya stars e ji ya tremo
me wofu me holla mai me sa fu fe nipa e sa fu bo nipa me ye aduma me bo nipa o mu so kwadu e wo ha se e du ba so o be bu ma yi a e ba ha me papa
ye bele bele anga o ase ka o e say suba no wa to back no suba no e do to go first ha some fa take ka o una ase so yo so fo gaba e de o ya no ya ti asia wa mo nya say yo ba tan yo me o ba tan me manya mebubu ni nyonku for adie. If you are begging the government, you are begging the government to look after us. It's only one that we voted because we love him. We love your mama. That is why we voted for him.
Odoko Ali Park. Omanfo na omo wa heze ye bebubu no. Omani bre esem ebi enono. Na assemblyman owo 13 electoral area Kojo Kotoka. Oso omunya abotre pa ayo manfo mo tete hono no na asase no kura ho nsam wo court nipa mienu bi ana abedwa ko mienu bi twe ho manso ndi assembly ni kura nto omobo ema court nzansam mranwie
assurance amede mo mo se omo nko makoma nto omuyem special omo containers esisi hono omo nko makoma nto omuyem na ye wie court issue no ase ha say there's no court issue eye rare owners any omankasa omo kura mo documents land title me who ni na it's intact. I want the assembly to reply them back early as possible. Now omunya sure say assembly no I reply omo nti eno na issue no by ha say no e na kasakasa wo ho nti kasakasa na wo asase no so no this say ye wie a na fe we will call them back say okay the land belongs to A and our party C but C na me gina hayi ipa mienu na epre asase no mean to make say belongs to one party no it's a young chen na court we no emra out e ba judgment ba let us say we issue it's
Honorable Kojo Kotoka ya wo ya assemblyman wa 13 electoral area ewo Odoko Empochamu anasa Ablekumanov Municipal Assembly emu enene eteye no
Yemfa kase bono nkopo emu wo epoye mantem na ho na matimo lokoko wu south crossing no mu na adeso inede wole chemle bono bi ho fro na enchirenchine basabasa bi esi wo mayerika sei imbebu na bie ni bi we pra na mu yade ni ye pa de ma berika se wo se bebi order na mu yaden ni nyina ye imfula ne fa wo ho wole kire de imbebu no ho a wote de imfula ne fo de hona na ntwe kopo emu wo won oye ahabanem na wokwa na chere won mfudi no mfura ni di nantwi wole se ni nara ena mbebu no se won tase ande wonyi mfura ni fu ibu anyi nene moye na police fudi won ho jem wole chere na police fudi won ho jem yi na chere de wo bai wole chere police fu abru won mu ebien madama abiri ba bia wota no mranten onya sam kakra ba akwa no no na kwabena wiafe oye nimfa hene wo oye enchinchin wole chem na he infulani fi wala ho wona adwene wo bron no do hoye papa
odewu ewo emanya ekwe hwenti aye fitiku kile ba number 1 number 2 number 3 se yen nanki o yen asasi o ye bodewu na chi no omo anti yen dewuru ai bebo ye no nti ye budi nanki ni ba e ma ye mrante so to o ngurem e ma nanki no omo ekumba ko na enu achi ni so omo de ofani ba ko ane ne ba e ba ya omo so ehwe den biwura ne kasa ya o se bo se ende bo tuwa to bana obe pa che ona woni ande kan wase na prisifu a omo wado so no ba group ha se omo ba na omo abeye ense nu committee secretary I feel no proceed na omo ne chen omo ko ye no na se ne an kin ha ye ni nti manantie ne kwakra ne mre wanyara yes omo mprema prisifu no nchire obi enfa ne kwado Luna de sakasaka e bae ama prisifu no actually on ba nfi
na omanfo ni bi nso a inde yimfula ne futu wona ne ntwa kase wona mfutin ibi kasai ina all srempanyimfo de in fact impembe bere na ya police futu wona nsa ekeka omanfo na yi nya kunya bi otasie papa na wesu wona potemete wor sre Ghana police sai na police dmeku na de wo hwehwem na police fo aburo a woro boro manfo no all doors dodo
taxi base 4 agina ho this side nti omu gina ye no na omu see from police for omu share bulletproof vest obi akita tu omu share helmet na ade nti omu nya see from pena mu say one of them appointed to me say this guy. So all of them, they were ever rushing by me. So then they started assaulting me, almost bomb me. So am I dead? I didn't know bomb me. Be so there is one guy I think is on the superior where I told him say, "Who say I can say on call for an assault?" I say yes. Me na me saw mumbo like multiple times they were assaulting me, they were beating me, back home, beating me. I felt something on my back, which I felt said you two will be depending me. Until yeah, no me and I'm 24, so they mean like na me no money give no for handcuff me.
Enti eyi na si ko South Crossing mu wo poye mantem adeso enchine eho nsamnyi
Ghana Mampani John Dramani Mahama ayen hyehyeye sese 24-hour economy authority bill ye mrakete a wo hye ana ye se wo man e dia ta 24-hour economy no wode ne sahase enti they say ya be ye mra na ebra o hia cabinet no wode tudwa say they said when you didn't say awie nti abeye mra na senti ahwentwe na na asinyina no na wo sense to die we no emra kete timita akiri na etumi bonti ho hyehye ya na akoso they said ejebo ejanya abedu nti enya ye mra je 24-hour economy no ebe hyase gidi na so manfo beka ya bosumi de tosu nsia e wa afi mu a na mpanimfo ye hyehye ya any majority na ya dom dodo ne dom kuma no mu bobo hu bia e chezo ko wi achi no mo pene so e wo ma hye bedwe ma na de aka ne sa mampani e de ne nsa e be hyase ne sa na awatwem yenu ntem no wo de ne nsa hyase.
There's a bill Ghanaians have been working for. It was one of our flagship strategies for economic transformation. It's taking a while, but we needed to go patiently through the process to give legal effect to it. And so from now, we must move from strategy to implementation. The business sector is waiting. Ghanaian investors are waiting. Foreign investors are waiting. They want to see the package of incentives that we afford them so that they can invest more and expand productivity and also create more employment for our young people. And so it's my pleasure to assent to this bill today. Thank you. And let me congratulate the team that has been working on it. Our comrade Guzitando and his team. We're very grateful. Thank you very much.
Ghana Mampani John Dramani Mahama.
Apostle Dr. Samuel Kofi Daze. Yes, of opinion on Noda as a fanity Light International Church ano Apostle Akafaba. Apostle Chimede. Ebra nyedu de insurance ahoro wo man Ghana nyina no wo hwe imeyimfa wo nsorum a sika wo woni nsema bi wo woni nsema obotum wa wo ebien ne baasa asorema ho kwan na meyin no wore ebien ne baasa o sande onye man nya za bible tia apostle chimde nhwemi aba wa nhwema we hunde ekonsoro ahoro mu a sasofunya kade hu na wore pekun emma wore pekun wo mra ne yembo mpa ya emma bebre ne la no wetu edi ekiri wonyina woro hwehwekun ne sasunti emma woro hwehwekun wo man Ghana mu dosu ye papa eninti na chede menyin ho ayena entini kaka na asika wo woni nsem na wo wore ebie na baasa obeyeye no wo makwan na wonwar na awar ebie na baasa awo manen wo mo so fonen
bible ne kan wo ba bi o si mo nipa nso ne ho nhwe na onfa so na omedi aduane bi ti media bi susu se obi woni sika na owo na ho ode no betumi aware abro ba ko a asesa sorry ye hwe ne ye makwan ma saade ne baso to da bia wo ho aya na asori ya na se nyame sum ye pese ya sum nyame akwan bi enipa bi asese mbra kwa so ato ho. But I think say ye ko ye nimu nyame sum mu na ye se ye manya nsa ni nimbe guide sesi a yankwa sori biam yesi ya beka no kura mpa yankwa sori biam asori bia be ko no ma to me bu ase asua ne ma bebre wo sa asemi ye wo ma ba wa asiso within 25 years to 40 years and plus won pay aware a won nya more than 15,000 people.
Na no kwakrom na apostle chim de sa yerema ho kwan ema dem asam no wesi a impam bebre na no side chicks ni bi wo ho a won wall nti no ka sha wore na ase na chiri ena why yes kam misisi bi na we gwa wore no no wa ba hye ho osese wa ma kwan mamanfu wore bi na side chick bi anyi be bia wore ba ebogu awar nti yanyi ntum
se ya de hye me gina so Bible no ka ba bi o se dia ya be kyekyere wa asase so no ya kyekyere wo so wangasa dia be kyekyere wo so no ya kyekyere wa asase so se ya duru ba bi na akoba se ma do so ma bro so abrabo boni ne ne ma ekoso bebre because when there's that excess na edi suban boni ne obi apeso force we ne kan no kura ba kwachi aware dodu a egu aware gu aba bebre nyina no gina ho ma na aporo mema no so a ye nya hwe mfa ho akoya de se ye asofo de nya bia aware ntim ya nwe nipa bia enware no frema ma akoma be ye du na interview won ma aso aware no won pa aware a won nya won tete asore no no they have followed you
Apostle Dr. Samuel Kofi Idase Light International Church Apostle Agasa PM mami
akura mo ngare ten ya twa kase bono so e dia mamo Samuel amasama obi angasa mamo ngare ntimo pa mo ngare do bi amopebia Ghana Tertiary Education Commission ya omo nya hwe school pon entotoye eso asante mantam ho ni asante mantam apolisifoɔ bi aka mo ho abomo mo aba aporo e wa nursefoɔ ntete ya bia hodo bi ewo kumase na omu kopie mu e wa Royal Nursing College ye Waterfall ene omu koduru ya omatum ama omachi school ni mpanifo ya management members ni mienu ni nya na so omo nkɔboa no omo nya hwehwɛmu omo se aprobo no omo kɔboa enche se niema e wo se deda na kwan mu esisi so mo omo tibi nya akwanya so omo tete a nursefoɔ no e wo bulumu no omo ni bi e wo hɔ no mti na wo se mpanifo hwɛ e se omo betwum ti saa mienu nso ayache wo management members no omo kɔboa hwehwɛmu ama omo e de aye saa omo hwehwɛmu na hu se de omo besi omo ananu adugu bre e de afa na ebe asem isi ye no school for na wo school mu hɔ no mo no chese omo yama hyehye omo amebi mo asu bi so atia tiam se ye omo nwanwa ese bibi sa asie na level 300 general nursing student baako Abdullah Rashid echemu se in fact e hadwe.
Actually the GTech people they came this morning and they did some exercises and they asked us about some questions in the classroom, and later on they went to our hostels then and do checkups. They recently came back, so they told us that to go home. They've closed the school and they'll work on their possible best to repost us on different institutions.
Adisuafo no mo Royal Nursing Training College and Royal Nursing College ya eno Waterfall wo Kumasi ai o makotwum ne no emu baako Rashid Abdul enene ate
enti in the day wo mrahye bagom ekokofo atasam de aban atu sika oye opepe aha wotwe edonum enum 850 million Ghana cedis a kokofo won oye koko beans aban toya ndey ontue no mrahye bagom aban atu de miskende wo fonto won kaw na wuromu ewo mrahye bagom ho a oye finance committee no won gom tenanyi oyimyamfo Isaac Adongo in order to go.
The bottom line of all that has happened is that some amounts were owed to the people. And the government took a decision to repay those monies so that the cocoa buying companies can settle those outstanding obligations. I'm happy to report to you that this morning the government has released 855 million for the purpose of paying those outstanding. But permit me to say, ladies and gentlemen, that we have decided to introduce a number of reforms. But those reforms that we are introducing are reforms that are long overdue. The cocoa sector has been under enormous strain over the years, and we are pretended to be servicing cocoa farmers. When we pass what we have done is to destroy the vehicle that we are using to support the cocoa farmers.
Na nukura mu no nyamfo adongo olicheme de oye ahokyere a wesi ewo nnei kokwe kwafuma nnei atoto hon ebo no da yamfa sombo mbo MPP abanda da no otwem ototo nyama basabasa wo oye koko board ho onse sunti na abani baya ahokyere aba e mo watoto koko no bono do no.
Cocoa board entered 2025 with roughly 17.8 billion in loans plus significant operational liabilities. So loans alone was about 17.8 billion by the beginning of 2025. And if you add this to other obligations, you will soon come to realize that at this point, Cocoa Board was bleeding with an exposure of over 60 billion Ghana cedis. Certainly that vehicle could not be sustainable and needed to be addressed.
Enti onimyamfo Isaac Adongo, Chairman of the Finance Committee, Womrashabogom Nenzine Yeti.
Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. Not just also have for him Krumkrame Muahini and a Somahodro and Sensimu, a Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim. A Wamashabe Fiumo, Wakoyi in Sembiano, Efa, a yet churches registration, ya almost a Yabekoslono Imu. And what they are to just sell mobile national digital registry, ya bear for coin so your mobile media register was see a womb. As I will be all more register or registrar general's department today, and so no more by yet or my money dear Nina, a bear for coin so pennyphobe to me a boa, ama fibiano, or more etimiato to or moniama, and when you course or master when you're ye, ya beboa sorry na casat now boa mine so it will man, yes will be a pen, no day any ope. This is Asha Shayanun and Penny for the Eba.
Mr. Speaker, the PNDC Law 221/1989, the Religious Bodies Registration Law, required churches and religious groups to register with the state. It was controversial but set the foundation for regulating religious institutions. The Religious Bodies Registration Law 1989 PNDC Law 221 was intended to regulate the establishment of churches and religious bodies in Ghana. The key provisions of the law were as follows. No person could establish a religious body without provisional approval from the Religious Affairs Committee. Provisional approval lasted up to 3 months and could be subject to conditions.
Honorable Ibrahim Ahmed, your local government chieftaincy and religious affairs minister.
Lawyer Justin Oya from Ponkodia Church of Opinion Ezema NPP Amanyukono, non lawyer Lichimate, Amanyukono Munwangasa Abatu and Wawato, 1 year can the four who Amanyukono Mono, what in this year, Guaconuma, Pepe and a fine year, Ibedeza, Onka Fabasabasabia. Olichemede amwana party oye akendifono eka oye national executive committee nekano wadi nyama nyina wadi gugu akwemu na mwali ye nyina ya mwali ya ma afimpinu ne donu awotwe abato MPP amanyuko no bokono wetum na wajitum ijefi oye enisi amanyuko ni dinum.
The party is cognizant of the decisive step taken in its rebuilding agenda by electing its presidential candidate for the 2028 general elections. Therefore, it finds it imperative to proceed deliberately and strategically in establishing robust, coherent, and sustainable structures for the elections of party officers from polling stations level through the electoral area, constituency, and external branches to the regional and national levels. The new patriotic party, at its meeting of the NEC and National Council, hereby enact and adopt these rules and regulations for the conduct of the party's internal elections at all levels of the party. Registration of members, The National Executive Committee and the National Council of the New Patriotic Party has directed that prior to the commencement of the party internal elections, for the elections of party executives from polling station level to the national level, a comprehensive registration of party members.
Twatwafo panyine dzema NPP amanyuko no lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodia nenze ene yeti.
Ya demo ko epo ya mantam akrapem North District eye adeso arahosem bi na asi wo honom na ya asamba ya say abaya bi a wanya mfie dunsia 16 years Valentine's Day no ena odwane free ana obi opie free ese omo ko akwaji wo mani na ode Deborah amadede yesina na ma mekura ni fio ena onu free anwumre ese omo fie nti kwa wo ko ye no so omo kodware nsuo mu sete senyo wanza amabi na yegutu pusu ahoma se yensentro ni osofo ba Enoch ebe ba ahoma so no odi nchiremu pa amaye eba ne sen na baba wa no koye wa ma nsuo na afa no e wotenkon ho ana edien ene to no na da so pepe.
Okay. Ma yankwa ahoma no de na second reporter in Beijing komo na mom no yankwa Reverend Collins Bonsu for by Purpose Discovery Foundation in Ghana. Yanyin nzin komo na in the day no afuto a what me hende ide biara obaba he na akwani mu no yehu no ya acheza osum ye baba na mom no onye de yeta asemputi nti odo oba he na akwani na yehu no ya acheze na denti no de yehu ndam. Reverend Christ asomdwe nkan. Reverend wada room denti no de yehu ndam.
Yo amecha promise TV afefo nyina ni Promise Radio 102.7. Na tiene say we are here we once ya wadat na dat nso gina enne de obeye enne betre dat ya obeya it is a utu amamo papa ena wadat ebe kama wana muntu enne no sa anye papa wadat nye papa nam senti ya na tell ya na ndiped ne dat isi once abefo nyansasua hwehwemu ade ade ya yɛfrɛ no AI artificial intelligence abai se ade hu atunipa bebree so sɛ yina da ate ne bɛyɛ fɛn ɛno na ɛho abɛhia sɛ yɛtwe yɛhwɛfo nyinaa agye si so sɛ nyame nyansɛn mu no daakye no ɛho hia deɛ na mmom yɛma ɛnnɛ ɛnyɛ akyɛdeɛ ma yɛn. We must take every day as a gift. We must count our blessings on day to day so that we can secure our future. Yamfa ene sa atede na ye hu ne efe ye na ya nya ebema broni be kasa anxiety bia na ye dwene jase ye be anxious na ne sa anso na nyame nyanse mo pese ye no nti the way the person can say what matters most in life is today. The greatest day in the life of individual is not tomorrow. The greatest day in the life of you is not yesterday, but it is today and the moment we have. And that is here when you probably have been yachna. If it's a china you need to be and then you know so. If it's a no, yeah, say you and you, it means you home. But and you won't quite Promise TV cafe. And only idea yes, you be a few when Timmy the man be say. A baby, so nyame de cheye na the party na ne home we mu a yes yes so no say e dia na yes ye ne na asesa yetna we must focus on executing effectively the things we have to do today that will secure our tomorrow na ni nyina mo no yam fiere en share rade mu say yeman na enso ye na etna so e be bofubaka say tomorrow will take care of itself. And the focus on today and maximize the day, and tomorrow will be better. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's ye, Papa, Reverend, that's Sintino, Reverend Collins Bonsu, Purpose Discovery Foundation, Ghana, and then so the name of Abueni.
Ebusan for Brana, so ya de Cassiabona, see a certain Pamun Como KOB, any abedra for the Ebetana say Ediaba, Korea and Samu, Jimmy Cliff, a producer, say no mobile studio sound so. They can just say from what Odonko a Christabel upon Dazi Agaspa baby. Mimidi at the mame. A fear nyako papa bi ena.
Uncle Ebo Baini Eke Odonko.
Welcome